when I look out my window.
Hello traders, Gary Wagner with the Gold Forecast here. It is Sunday, the 15th day of May. It is approximately 1:30 p.m. in Honolulu, Hawaii, which means the market has been trading for about an hour to an hour and a half. It is currently trading down about $2.30, $14.92. $14.93. It did open about $4 lower, went to about $6 lower, and is now retracing back to the upside. We're looking at our daily chart, and to me, really what's critical in terms of a closing basis, traders, is that this market move above that channel line. And as you can see, it's currently trading below the channel line. So that if it is going to maintain below this channel line, it's going to give me a different tact or a different sense for what I believe might be the outcome as we go in through this week. As you can see, I was looking at the possibility that we have a basic pennant formation. On a basic pennant formation, of course, you're going to see the market's range narrow, and as that range narrows, you're going to eventually see the market break out to the upside. However, if we get a new low, in other words, if we get a low that comes in below this low right in here, these two sets of lows, then that negates that pennant triangle, and the likelihood is that we'll go back to what I'm considering to be either a standard or a flat correction, because when we look at this market, we've got our third wave up, and then we've got our fourth, which is these subwaves, 1, 2, and so far 3. If in fact we see this begin to move like this and shorter stays, then we truly are getting that pennant formation that I talked about on Friday, the ability for this marketplace to go through a series of 5 legs. It is very early in terms of looking at the market right now. The activity on Sundays in Australia tends to be rather thin, so it doesn't take a whole lot to move the market. So we're really going to have to see how this market plays out as it travels into, of course, Hong Kong, then London, and then, of course, in the early morning here in Hawaii into the New York markets. Traders, to give you a better sense, really, of what we are looking at in terms of the marketplace itself and how it opened, I have put up a 2-minute candlestick chart. And as you can see, the beginning of our Sunday or Monday in Australia trading session begins right here. You can see that on the first 2 minutes, the market opened, and within 4 minutes of the open was trading at a low of 14.89, and then came down and made this low right around 14.86 and change, call it 14.75. The market did come up a little bit. It formed a base, and as you can see that over the last, call it a half hour to 45 minutes, it is recapturing most of the losses that it had this morning. Now, realize that when we're looking at a marketplace on Sunday, meaning Monday in Australia, the thinness of the market is something that we always want to take into consideration. The other thing is that what we're really looking for is indications as to where the market might go, and for that I'm looking at any kind of fundamental news that has broken over the weekend or has surfaced after we received our close on Friday. We did have reports of a fairly solid European Union as a whole. Their economy seems to be picking up. We have crude oil picking up as a result of that. And of course, that crude oil is going to give us a push-pull scenario, because as crude oil gets higher, then we have inflationary concerns, which is bullish for the metal. When the economies are robust, that is a negative slant on the marketplace itself, or bearish for the metals. So we will have to see. As I said, you can see that we currently have the market trading around 1492. 1493. We will monitor it. We will pay close attention to it throughout the day. And we'll see where this marketplace wants to continue to trade to, and if in fact it wants to form a base. As I said, it's my belief that we are at or very close to a bottom in the market, but we have had this sideways trading activity, and of course that sideways trading activity can also be looked at as a consolidation or compression in the market. They're part and parcel of the same thing. This has been Gary Wagner, wishing you, as always, good trading. We'll talk to you tomorrow for another daily update and review. Bye-bye.